Guys, it's your boy Neyens and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. It is a safe space. And yeah, honestly, I've been MIA and I've been ghost, but I've been doing this for reasons such as, this year I have been through a lot. I have had to deal with a lot of internal shit. So God kind of sat my ass down for real, like whether I wanted to be seated or not. And I and that's why this year I didn't work. I didn't work a 9 to 5, nothing like that at all. I just have been doing what I do. And the reason why I'm doing this message is because I wanted to post before. I don't know why. I guess Spirit is leading me to do this, so that's why I'm gonna do it. But I said, if you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you guys see my Instagram, Twitter, whatnot, you know I did a post the other day talking about certain shit and whatnot, talking about how this year has been. It has been hell. It has been hell and high waters. I said it's been one of the most cruel years, but yet one of the most beautiful years of my life, because I was able to go back into the studio. And the studio is my home. The studio is what I love making music. I do it all the time. And this is the first, I think this year, I started recording my album and just playing around. And I would just, it's like now, the last studio session I had was a few months ago. Yeah, probably like 3 or so. But I went in there the last time so I could just play around. I never really had the time. I'm always on. And I just never really had the time to. It's always been like, okay, so when I recorded my last single, Tug of War, even what came off the wall, I just went in there, boom, 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 boom. But it's like with those songs, I don't know. I can't really explain it. I'll explain in the future, but I don't want to say too much right now, just because I do know I have people watching. I'm not stupid, y'all. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I just don't care, because a lot of that shit is insignificant to me. And I just want to do this so it can help other people out there. And first things first that I will say is that if you are going through any type of situation where you are trying to build yourself in any type of format on whatever platform it is, whatever venture that you're doing, fuck what anybody has to say. You're doing it for you. Let these people watch you. Do not worry about that shit. You continue to march on. You march high and you march strong. It's so many people that will spread rumors. There's so many people that will just talk all this shit for no goddamn reason. Lord forgive me. Sorry. But it's just more so of you having to take charge of your life. And what I'll do real quick is, I don't necessarily want to share my affirmations right now, but I did last week, I did go ahead and create a new projected for 2022. And I will say that I noticed that when I created those new affirmations, it seems like the end of this year, I am really blessed. And it's crazy because I really went through an extreme hardship the ending of this year, and I'm getting back on my feet. And it seems like everything is launching off right now. And I just wanted to pop up and show my face, because I know it's people who watched my channel before, and then it's people who started coming into my channel, even with my spiritual, doing tarot and stuff like that. And so to you guys, and to all of you in general, just to anybody who sees this, and it's not going to be, I'm just going to do this for my camera, just straight through and through, and just upload like this. No, and other shit. But, because I just feel like it just needs to be a raw moment between us. I want you to make sure that you understand that you can do anything you put your mind to, for real. And I say this because this year was the year of me finding myself. This year, now 2022 already has been guaranteed this week that it will be the year of Neyens. Dead ass, straight through and through. Physical confirmations have been happening left and right, 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 and it just keeps happening. It seems like this whole week, even tomorrow, shit has just literally been doom, 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 doom. And so I feel like right now, to be honest with you, I don't trust anybody, to be honest, completely frank with you. And it's with good cause, and it's because I'm trusting myself first, and I'm eliminating any and everything that causes me stress, because I 444. And on the it's been a while since I did that, but it's just more so like this year I have just learned so much, and I'm so grateful. I have cried. Yeah, I cried a few nights and a few times. And I've had to let go of so many people, man. So many people. And, I knew my intuition has always been on point for real. And I've always been spiritually intuitive. But I will share this part with you. My gifts have grown extremely to the point it is literally, I can't even explain it. But I will say that by that happening, it has allowed me to literally, that's what I'm saying, just this last week instead, I have literally knocked down doors for myself that my younger self would literally just be like, nigga, you did that? And it's just like, yeah, nigga, I did that. But honestly, I just am so, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just so grateful because this year has really been so traumatic for me. And it's just like, imagine everything in your life coming to like hitting you all at once. Like, people leaving, like, if I'm being honest, a lot of people left me for dead this year. When I say left me for dead, I mean literally left me for dead. Like, straight up out in the cold this year, to the point where I didn't know which way to turn. And somehow I found myself just in nature for real. And I was sleeping in my car, literally, 40 days, 40 nights, legit. And it's crazy because one day I was sitting in the car and I was just sitting here like, wait a minute. Why is this thing? Okay, but it's fine. Like, I literally, when I tell you I've done everything in this car, it's not even funny. But I'm doing this to tell you to not give up in whatever dream you have. I don't care who tries to stop you. I don't care what type of ship it is, what type of relationship it is, or anything. You keep fighting and you keep going. I promise to you. And when something tells you to move, you listen to that shit. And it is scary. It's terrifying. And for me, it's like I've always been so sure of myself. I always have been so sure of myself, at least what I thought. It's like I always knew what I wanted to do. I just have always been so confused. And I never had the time to do it because either I was in school or I was working. And I'm gonna be like this. Out of 7 days a week, I've only had last year, I only had like one day to myself. Literally one day to myself where I wasn't in class and when I wasn't in school. So, and it's just like, I think I realized that the reason why I was going so hard is because it was a lot of shit that I hadn't dealt with. It was a lot of shit that childhood shit. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't care to talk about it right now. And I have a specific way that I really want to do this, but I'm being told to do this. So, that's why I'm doing it. I just want you all to know that no matter the outcome, no matter the situation, don't even think about it. Just go for it. And I'm saying this because I know when I say trust me, the reason why I'm just like, trust me, I also found out, side note, that I always thought I was an open book for real, and I am, but it's just like more so if you have a question, just ask me. It's like, we're grown, man, especially these people at your big age, and you know who I'm talking to. It ain't no hard feelings no more. It is what it is, but I just knew not to respond because I know when people come at me, I don't do shit. I just be minding my goddamn business for real, damn business. Sorry, but I just be minding my damn business for real, and I just be chilling. And it seems like in life, sometimes people really do come and they really try to fuck your shit up. People that you don't even know. And that's one thing that I've had to experience this year. And it's not even just that. Honestly, I'm very glad that it did happen because now it's just, okay, let me just X that energy out of my life. And that's all I've literally been doing. I don't know if y'all remember that reading, but all I've been doing this year is literally, okay, what needs to be removed, what needs to be dropped. And I'm telling you, it's even stuff that you can have an attachment to. And I'm going to put it like this. Everything that I have, best believe I worked my ass off for it. No handouts, for real. I have literally busted my ass time and time again. It has been me. I am 23. I left when I was 17. And even before then, it hasn't been easy. I've always had to rely on myself. And I think to a certain extent, I forgot who I was. I had got so broken down that I forgot. And I just felt like, see, like, now I'll explain that in the future too, but it's like, I got so broken that I literally lost who I was as a person. And now I got myself back, I have evolved out of fresh Neyens. Came off the wall, came early, but it was supposed to go to that time. And now I just feel very peace. I'm very balanced per se. No, fuck that. I am balanced. And I'm just, fair warning, straight up, if I'm being honest, I'm still sticking by if you want some, come get it, for real. But just in my format. And it's just like, you pick and choose your battles and you choose who you want to respond to, who you don't. And to be honest, a lot of shit is just petty. And to any of my just to anybody else who's trying to get their bag, you're going to face people, every level, new devil, for real. You're going to face people and you're going to have to deal with people who are going to try to find your weak spots and try to hit those. But what people fail to understand is you don't know a person. What you see through camera and shit like that, my nigga, you don't know nobody for real, for real. I mean, when I'm saying that, I just mean to go to that as well as like, you don't never know what could be the last drop on somebody's life. And I think that's why I don't do nothing to nobody. Like, I literally leave people be because, for one, I know what it's like. And when I say I've been through it all, that's not cap, y'all. It's really not cap. I have been stranded in a blizzard before. And that's when I say been through, that's just one of the things. I'm just saying, like, I've really been through it all. And it just seems like, I ain't gonna make this too long, but I'm sorry if this is all over the place, but I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick and check in with you, especially before the year ends, just because me building myself as an artist, influencer, whatever the fuck I'm trying to do, whatever the fuck I want to do, it hasn't been easy. And it's not going to be easy because you're going to have to, what did Aaliyah say? If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Right? And that's the only thing that you can do is try again. So don't let anybody knock you down. And if you do get knocked down, make sure you get your ass back up on all 10. Fuck what anybody has to say. And that's the thing. I've always been a fuck it person. I don't really give a fuck. But it was certain people who had a hold on me, per se. And I'm so proud of myself because I broke through that shit. It seems like no matter what has been thrown at me, I just keep doom. I'm still here. But yeah, man. Yeah, y'all. Don't let anybody deter you from what you're trying to do. You know who you are. Everybody has their own individual purpose. Your purpose is not going to equate to somebody else's, So make sure that you always put yourself first. And it's not being selfish. You don't owe anybody no fucking explanation, okay? You don't owe nobody shit. You are loyal to yourself. You are loyal to your beliefs. You are loyal to what you stand for. Okay? And when I say that, let me just put it like this. Even when you want to speak about manifestation, the stronger you believe in what you want, the more you attract it to yourself. And I'm telling you, and it's like whatever I get, it's well deserved. And the reason why I'm saying is people have their own assumptions about me. It's okay, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, the first three letters of assume is what? It equates to ass. So you make an ass out of yourself when you're presumptuous and you assume shit about people. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But on another note, I want you guys to know that you are understood. You are loved. You are worthy. And you are teachable. And that's one thing that I have to, that's one of my affirmations. And no, I'll share those with you guys for real. I think I said in my group, hold on. My book of shadows. Let me go to it real quick. Now I have dream mover affirmations that I always keep in my books, but you know what? It's crazy that I said that because it's, you know, those who get it for real. But I'm not gonna share my other ones, but I will share these. I am understood. I am teachable. I am worthy. I know myself. I am understood. I am teachable. I am worthy. I know myself. And, you know, just keep pushing forward. Fuck the naysayers. Let me tell you about that. The naysayers ain't gonna pay your bills. The naysayers aren't gonna allow you to, they're not gonna get you into the doors that you need to do. Ran through the door to the finish line. So much has been open for me. And it's all because I chose to listen. We all have free will, but you can either choose what you want to do. I don't know what you want to choose. Back up off me, back up off you, more room. Add it to my list. Yes, it is exquisite. My taste is so rich. Almost fluent in French. Let it go, I let you go. There's no more, no, we once. Now what we had is just us. Yo, find your mute. For me, how things work for me when I need messages, it comes through music. I don't know, I ain't gonna get into all that, but it's anything that's I do is whether it's books I'm reading, music I'm listening to, TV I'm watching, commercials and shit like that. That's where I get my things from, like billboards and whatnot. And to be honest, at first I low-key did think, I was like, am I going crazy? And the reason why, I have my own reasons for thinking that way. And it's a very logical, it's a logical explanation for me thinking that way. But, you know, I'm not. And because I had to ask, I was like, can y'all just let me know I'm not going crazy for real? Because I don't know. And there's been plenty of times where I literally have sat in this car plenty of days. Like I'm talking about, I spent Thanksgiving in this car, y'all, by myself. Like I normally spend the holidays by myself for real. And that's okay with me. However, I'm the type of person where I do prefer my peace of mind just because when I go out and shit like that and I go by myself, I don't have to worry about that extra shit. I don't ever have to worry about, because I'm sensitive. I'm emotionally sensitive. When I say emotionally sensitive, it means that I told you I was empathic, right? So that means that literally I can feel. Sometimes it don't even be me that be emotional. However, if somebody else is like beside me within my energy, I feel that. And it comes on to me. And so that's why I think I had to literally separate myself. Of course, that's not the only reason. People have really done some trifling that shit to me, point blank, period. That's just, it is what it is. And this is my way of talking about that. But I don't want to dive too much into anything just because I'm an artist as well. So best believe anything that I have to say is definitely included in my album, for real. I'm ready for you guys to hear it. I'm not done yet, but the writing is complete. Now, it is one song specifically that I'm still going back and forth with, but I'm just getting around. But as far as the rest of them, child, I'm telling y'all, it's the year of Neyens. It is. But I just want to let you know to keep fighting, man. Keep your fist up while you fight for your life. You're not alone through what cries every night. Okay? You're not alone. And that's it. I know I was all over the place, but I just feel like I said everything. Did I say everything? think I covered everything. So just keep marching forward. I know this is a little chaotic and whatnot, but it is what it is. But yeah, man. Honestly, I love you all for real. Keep on serving, surviving, and thriving. I will say that I feel like 2020, crazy enough, was the year of me serving. 2021 was the year of me surviving. And 2022 is already guaranteed. Already got what I need to know. We thriving, baby. We thriving. We all thrive in 2022. It's gonna be magical. And it's just like every year. And to be honest, one more quick thing. I was laughing earlier because I was sitting there. First of all, I was real tired and I kind of been like, I ain't gonna say restless. I just have been feeling like, ooh, but I'm like good now because I slept in today and I really got that rest that I needed. And fuck, what was I about to say? Thriving. Okay, so yeah, I was watching a video earlier today, and no, I was thinking about one of the videos I recorded last year, I think, and little clips and stuff popped in my head, and I was thinking about how when I said, the only reason why I ain't checked out this bitch yet is because I just have an inkling. Trust that inkling, okay? Trust that inkling. Trust that inkling, okay? You trust that inkling, and you trust that inkling well, okay? Please, because I'm telling you, when you trust your intuition, we all have the power to do what we want. It's just that you can either stay in that same place and not take advantage of it, or you can either take advantage of it and charge head on and go for it. And, there's such things as spiritual warfare for real and all that extra shit that I don't care to get into right now because this is just a message for everybody. My message to everybody as well. So protect your energy at all costs because you're going to be the only one that can get you out of the situations that you're in. The biggest mistakes that I have made this year is giving my all to people. And not even just this year in my life, was also trusting people and also going against my intuition. And now I will say, going against my intuition and continue to try to see the light in people. Just because, yes, I do have my energy, where I can be cold. And it's like, I'm nice, but at the same time, I don't take no bullshit. And the people who had me for real thought that I was going to be okay with that and thought eventually I wasn't going to wake up from it. And like I said, well, I didn't tell you guys this because I did my, never mind, I'm just going to do it in here. When you're at the point of rising and you're going into that next stage of your life, that next level, people aren't going to be able to come with you. They're not. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. And you just have to make sure that you're not bounding yourself by other people. You don't owe nobody shit, okay? Now, if you have kids, that's a different story. That's a different story. But the only thing you owe as parents is to your kids. And if you don't have kids, 23, do what the fuck you want to do. Life is all about, one thing that I had to learn. Okay, so I knew for a fact, in order for me to truly do what I needed to do, I needed to be free. And that's what I'm saying. I've always been a free spirit for real, but now it's just like more like I'm here and I wish and would. That's how I am now, right? But it's just like, and I don't play about my craft. That's one thing I don't do. And that's why I keep it to myself. Now, after I've completed what I wanted to complete and I release it, that's different. But as of right now, I just know that I've seen people targeting me for whatever reasons, probably because they're bored, but it is what it is. That's not my problem. That's on you, baby. So you do you, and I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And I love you guys for real. And I just want you to know that 2022, it will be here in about less than 48 hours. So you take control of that shit and you march right along, okay? Don't let nobody stop you. Trust me. And I'll clarify that. Trust me. You'll get the clarification on that. Trust me. Trust me. All right, y'all. Bye. Keep on serving, surviving, and thriving. I love you all. Do not give up. And when I say do not give up, I'm gonna go ahead and re-explain it. Okay, so we all know. Again, this wasn't my first rodeo sleeping in the car. I would say for that long, consistently that long, because people don't. I delve into that in the future, but anyways, everything is kind of the same shit. Honestly, when you think about it, it's always going to be something, regardless. It's always going to be something. However, it's how you choose to see. If you choose to, you can choose to see the light in the situation. Again, going back to that glass half full or glass half empty. It's all how you perceive it. And that's your outcome, 25-25. So just make sure that you literally focus on yourself, put yourself first, and do what you need to do. Okay? Now, probably am going back ghost after this just because I feel like I done stepped out now. I feel like I done stepped out enough for real. So, I'm trying to reel that back in. Ain't shit about to work now, but like it is what it is. But I have my reasons for doing what I gotta do, and I have to get focused for real because woo. And to my other readers, y'all weren't lying. Y'all weren't lying when y'all said y'all weren't lying. Y'all know y'all weren't lying. Okay, how y'all said it was gonna go, and it did. It resonated. Trust me, it resonated. And the reason why I watched tarot because it is a confirmation. Now, to be honest with you, completely now, it's just like not necessarily a show to me, but it is a show to me just because I have already experienced. I'm talking about it could be 2 days before, and I was like, damn. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But I'm a smart motherfucker, I tell you that much. And one thing about it is when I tell you, like, I'm literally, I don't know. I just have a strong spiritual connection to the spirit world. And, I have just been, it's been overwhelming. And I think that's another thing that drained me for real is that I was just like, I was ready to kind of get into some things, but it's just like, it happened. But it also is draining, because your body goes through a lot. But with that being said, y'all, stay safe out here. Happy holidays and take care. And I will see you when I see you. Okay? Bye, y'all. Oh.